audience, if you are not 18 or older, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show will cover topics in a satirical manner. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem. As you have been warned, please do not try this at home, or anywhere else for that matter.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports.
Oh, hell no!
And welcome to Blown-Pistons. I am your host, Gremlin Dave. Sitting to my right is Hammer.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Sitting across from me is Tiff.
Hello.
Sitting over to, well, be my far left is Tony.
Hey, what's up?
And then we have Jacob with us again today.
What's shaking, Bacon?
And we also have special guest Rob, and I'm hoping I'm saying your last name right, Ines?
Innes, not Innes.
All right. We had a little bet going. I wasn't sure if it was Ines or Innes, but from inn-space-seabreachers. And we just
what was the wager? How much did you lose?
Just a gentleman's bet.
Smack on the head.
Oh, no, you always have to put money out. Always put money on it.
We
don't have any.
Here at Bad Habits.
Fair enough. You're in radio. Good point.
Here at Bad Habits Network, we don't bet money, we bet booze.
And then, Hammer, you want to go ahead and get the promo out real quick so we can get on with the show?
Thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. This episode is brought to you in part by IdealVaporLLC.com. Check them out at the aforementioned site. A great place to get all your vape and vaping needs. Juices adorn their walls in the lovely location of Portage, Wisconsin. Great knowledgeable staff, as well as great product. A nice little kiosk to sign up to fight for your right to vapes, as well as a pool table and a nice little lounge, as well as now a CBD Plus section. Tell them BHN sent you, as well as use the code BHN15% number mark thingy mabobber at checkout for 15% off your purchase at checkout. Again, that's IdealVaporLLC.com, making this... I'm almost cursed during the whole promo. I'm sorry, Jackie. I love you. This is live, folks. Again, LLC.com. Tell them Hammer sent you. BHN, 15% for all your purchases at checkout.
All right, so on with the show. So like I said, we have Rob Innes from inn-space-seabreachers with us. And Rob, tell us about some of the cool stuff that you guys do out there.
Well, we build submersible watercraft, I guess is the best explanation. They're not submarines. They don't go super deep, but they go really fast and they do really crazy tricks. So they're all custom built. They look like dolphins, sharks, killer whales, sailfish, fighter planes, you name it. We're sort of like a custom hot rod shop, but we build boats that go underwater.
I know those things are really cool. We've been watching videos and stuff, and like I think if I remember right, I believe Tony said you guys were on how it's made.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. We've done quite a few shows. We've done a lot of shows on Discovery and History and Travel Channel, and we did Jay Leno's Garage. Yeah, it's really taken us to a lot of places around the world. Got lots of great opportunities from it. Met some cool people. Got to do some really stupid stuff. So, yeah, definitely a great business to be in.
And where are you guys located?
We are located in the Smoky Mountains of Northern California, which is currently on fire. So I'm looking out on an ashy gray skies. Yeah, it's not the greatest place to be right now. But then spring rolls around, and it's not the worst place in the world.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you want to go do a little play-by-play, check out seabreacher.com, I believe is the website. Yes, Dave?
Yes. And
excellent.
You can check them out on YouTube and everything else. I mean, they are just insane. They are freaking cool. I mean, watching the tricks and stuff that you guys do with those, and tell you the truth, I want one. I want one really bad. It is just badass.
They're great fun. Yeah.
Well, if everyone out there is kind of curious, real quick, it's an inn-space-seabreacher is a 2-seat, semi-submersible personal watercraft, a.k.a. submarine, with a shape based on the dolphin and the ability to imitate a dolphin's movement.
Yep, I think your explanation was actually better than mine. I think we might put you in charge of marketing.
My apologies. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain
Yep,
things.
exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to have my whiskey now and shut up.
now I noticed you said that you guys were working on a 4-seater also.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah. So I recently started a new venture because I get bored easily. I've actually got about 4 companies, but again, it's just diversifying. You know, they can't all go bankrupt, right? Like, surely one of them has to make me a millionaire.
Well, yeah,
that's the hope.
I was going to say, you're out there in
That's the hope,
Cali.
yeah.
Get with Elon Musk. See if he can, say, hey, you want to invest in this, bud?
Exactly, yeah. You got a cell phone number?
They'll strap a rocket on it.
911.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's.
Hold up a little bit.
Try talking again.
Yeah,
Tony.
so the 4-seater that boat that I'm building, I mean, it's not just a bigger boat. It's a fundamentally different boat for a much different market. I guess the analogy is that the 2-seater boat that we build, the Seabreacher, it's like a little race car. It's very small. Like, it's a tiny cockpit. It's got a 300 horsepower supercharged engine. It's crazy. It's like a little underwater torpedo. It's fun, but it's quite exhausting to throw around. Like, it's like a little off-road bike. The 4-seater is supposed to be more like a GT car, suspension in the seats, air conditioning. You can cruise. It's all hydraulic controls. So it's designed for people. Like, I'm getting old now. Like, the Seabreachers have beat me up pretty good. So it's basically I'm just building for my retirement.
Hell yeah. So here's may I ask a dumb question?
Go for it.
Absolutely. I encourage dumb questions, and I'll give you a dumb answer.
Excellent. Quid pro quo, Robin-ish.
Absolutely.
The concept of the original 2-seater is based on the movement of a dolphin.
Sure.
One would think with the parallel thinking on this, one would gather with the parallel thinking on this, would you be using or utilizing the movements of, say, an orca, in this case, for the 4-seater?
I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
And here's why. Is in the same way that in the early days of aviation, airplanes tried to copy birds. And they realized very quickly through trial and death that, in fact, trying to copy birds was, in fact, a really bad idea, because we do things differently. We use engines, we use propulsion. The big difference between our boats and, say, a dolphin is neutrally buoyant, which basically means underwater it weighs nothing. So it can hover. A Seabreacher is very, very, very positively buoyant. So you have to force it underwater in the same way that you force an airplane into the sky. The control surfaces of our boats are not dissimilar to an airplane, except they are built for water, and because water is about 800 times more dense than air, you can get away with much smaller wings, but you also have much more drag. So no would be the answer to your question.
So the good thing with that is, from what it sounds like, if something were to go wrong when you were underwater, it's not going to keep going down. It's actually going to come back up to the surface and float for you.
Correct. Exactly. So whereas an airplane, when something goes wrong, it returns to the earth rapidly. That's not necessarily a good thing. But in our boats, even if they're completely flooded, like even if you flooded the engine bay and the cockpit, there's enough static flotation on board that the thing always self-rights and it always returns to the surface. So it's sort of like you can have all the fun of flying an airplane without any of the responsibility.
Sweet.
So what does that use for propulsioning?
So the smaller boats use a 300 horsepower supercharged Rotax engine, which are basically the same engines they use in personal watercraft Sea-Doos. Very lightweight engines, very powerful, high RPM. And we've built about 150 of those boats. We've also done Yamaha and Kawasaki, but mostly we use the Rotax engines. The big 4-seater boat that I have uses a 6.2 liter Corvette. Yeah, the LT engine, the new
like
one
this
that's going
already.
Yeah, it's made by Kodiak Marine, so it's a marinized engine. The commercial version has a 430 horsepower engine, which is fine. It's good. But the supercharged one has 600 horsepower, so that's really going to be the rocket ship.
Now, with the 4-seater in that, are you going to be able to do the same stuff that you do with the two-seater?
I don't know because I haven't finished it yet, but I can lie and make something up if it makes you feel more comfortable.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So if you were an investor, I would tell you absolutely it's going to do everything that the smaller boat does and more. But because you're just a guy on a radio and you haven't got anything to offer, I'm going to be honest with you and just say I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to work. I've only devoted 2 years of my life and a figure I don't actually want to admit how much I've spent. But it'll either work or it won't. One of the two.
I will gladly donate myself as a crash test dummy.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I think we all will here.
LS motor, I'm in.
Well, is this for the two-seater or the four-seater?
Either one.
Yes.
Well, honestly,
No. You got to go. We're going to go Titanic.
Oh, I'm going that way.
Yeah.
with Clem, we have to go Titanic.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Never let go, Jack.
I'll never let go.
Never let go. Oh, yeah. Nice. We know our references. Yeah.
Yeah, these things just look like an absolute blast to drive. I mean, like I said, with all the videos I've watched on it, it's just, they are insane, and they look cool as hell.
Now, I have a question. You've probably watched our videos, you know, just showing what the boats do. But have you actually watched my movies, like the videos that I make? Because I'm an amateur filmmaker as well as
I think I've seen one.
Yeah. So if you get a chance on YouTube, I'm going to give you my favorite one that I put the least amount of work into is called Because America. It's sort of my tribute to all things America using sea breachers and jet evaders and explosives and blood and guts and guns. It's awesome. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
And you said that was Because of America?
It's called ... Because America.
Okay.
It's sort of like an answer to the question that no one asked.
Why
but
are
beyond
you doing
that,
this?
I've got... What's that?
Why are you doing this? Because America.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. See, you understand.
I
That is the answer.
A picture of freedom next to one of these.
Yeah.
Your
So
car.
Yes.
Your car
The
freedom.
video,
Yes.
the video is only about 3 minutes long, but I believe the body count is 26. So 26 people die in the space of 3 minutes. It's pretty good.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I would whistle, but I have too much whiskey on my lips. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I the way I market and sell my products is I don't actually pay for any advertising. I basically use guerrilla marketing, which means I just come up with really stupid stunts using the products that we make, and then we put them up on YouTube, and people think they're a joke, and then they share them, and some of those people have enough money to buy my stuff.
Now, so what is like the base price if somebody just wanted to get into one of these and you're like, well, here you go, this is low bottom?
Yeah, so for the Sea Breacher, the entry price is $85,000, but on average they go for about $100,000. We've built them all the way up to about $150,000, but look, that's a lot of money. I'm the first to admit, you know, bang for the buck, buy a Corvette if that's your thing. But these are all hand-built, one-off, no two are the same. So it's sort of like, it's for people that want like a custom hot rod, and you spend $100,000 on a custom hot rod, and you're lucky if the thing even starts. You and I both know that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so it's really built to order. No two are the same. Yeah, we build whatever the customer wants. So you get the client gets a lot of input over what it looks like, and no two. You know, we build them like obviously the sea creatures, but we've also built them like fighter planes. We've built ones that look like supercars. I even built a manatee one day. Why would someone want a manatee? I don't know, but we built one for them.
I'm assuming that went to Florida.
I was gonna say it's either going to Florida or it just does the king shark. Manatee is a manatee.
It is the ugliest boat we ever built, but in my defense, a manatee's pretty ugly, so I think we nailed it.
Well, they don't call it the sea cow for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you, it was the fastest sea cow. It did 65 miles an hour. It's pretty good for a manatee.
So it's the AMC Pacer of the SeaWorld.
Oh, I like that. I might use that in my marketing.
Well, either that or there's your next paint scheme.
A Pacer is an underrated car.
It's
like
agreed.
a glass. The funny
Earth
thing is,
mobile.
if I had to say it and be really honest, that the styling of my four-seater is not dissimilar to that of a Pacer. It's like a big glass, you know, greenhouse.
Well, there you go. You could Wayne's World one of them.
I might have to call
there
it.
we go.
I might. Okay, so I have.
Mirthmobile.
Yeah. All right, I have a job for you guys because
no.
the four-seater is not currently named. It's just called the Q model. So if you want to follow the progress of it, you just go to Q Model Project at Q Model Project on Facebook and Instagram. But I haven't actually came up with the name for it yet, and I've got a list of about 50 names, and I hate all of them. So I am letting you guys submit names, and if they're good, I will pick them, and if they're bad, I'll make fun of you.
Oh, we're used to that, actually.
Yeah. So what do you got? What do you got?
Dave?
Go.
Okay, so we got to go with the four-seater. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to think. I'm going for something big, but I probably shouldn't be thinking that.
Go
No,
big.
Go wacky.
Go
crazy.
big, go wacky, go home.
Yeah.
Call it the minivan of the sea.
Oh, God, yeah. No, caravan goes with a lot of things, though. I mean, if you're trying to do that...
The Wagoneer.
If you're able to install a tape deck, we can play Bohemian Rhapsody. Wayne's World.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Yeah.
The Pacer. I don't hate the Pacer. I don't know. There's something about the Pacer. It could bring it back.
I'm trying.
Tony, Dave's having a blank.
It's your name.
I say we put it out to your
Gremlin
list.
X.
Gremlin?
Gremlin X.
No.
The Gremlin's not bad.
The sea
403.
gremlin.
Yeah, but the
Gizmo.
gremlins are little. Gizmo's
Gizmo.
kind of little. I was kind of going with...
Until they get wet, then they grow.
What the hell was the name of the station wagon from like that 70s show and something like that?
Oh, the Vista Cruiser.
Ooh.
Vista Cruiser.
I
Ooh,
don't
like
hate
that one,
the
actually. That's a good one.
So Cruiser I like. Cruiser I like. Vista Cruiser, it's scenery.
The Merc
Do you want to
Cruiser.
know what I've made a lot of products, some of them less successful than others, but the very first product is still the single best name I've ever come up with for anything ever.
What's
Guess
that?
what my first submersible was called? It was called the Penetrator. That was the name.
Awesome.
Hence the reason
I know.
Dave invited you on. I see now. I see what
Yeah,
it's
but
going
here's-
on.
So in other
The
words,
only
the next one's going to be the sperm whale?
The only problem with the Penetrator, other than the fact it didn't actually work, which was a small little issue, was
batteries.
the domain name for Penetrator was taken, unfortunately.
As well
Right.
as the best weapon in Saints Row.
Exactly. Yeah.
Video game
So-
head, sorry.
So yeah, feel free to put it out to your listeners. I'm open. It's an open casting for new names.
All right, so
All
if
right.
anybody's listening, go ahead. You can submit your names on Facebook on our Facebook Blown Pistons Facebook. And
Don't go boring.
Oh,
I'm far more
if-
likely to pick something out there.
if you ever had a chance to listen to any of our previous shows, trust me, we don't go
Yeah.
Yeah,
boring. You're going to get some weird stuff.
From the host that
Excalibur.
from the host that accidentally called his own show Blown-Pistons.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. All right, wait. I got one thing. I made another product called the Jetovator instead of the Penetrator. The slogan for the Jetovator, because it's a flying water-propelled bike that's powered by a fire hose that's connected to a jet ski. Long story,
I've seen
but it works.
I think I've seen that
And you should look at jetovator.com.
Yeah, those things are badass.
When I created the Jetovator, I wanted a slogan, so I came up with Jetovator, ride the hose. And because everybody told me I couldn't do that, and I'm a control freak, absolutely I had to go with it. So if you look at all of my marketing for the Jetovator, it's Jetovator Ride the Hose. I've got 2 vehicles that I drive around town. They have this massive advertising that says you too can ride the hose.
I think I have the perfect
I
one.
love
What
it.
about the Fistinator?
Apollo.
Oh, I don't hate it. I don't see you're on the right track. You're
Yeah.
going where I want to go.
So you have... What the hell's that?
Use your big boy words.
And he lost it.
The movie we just watched the other night where they all go out into space.
Apollo 13?
Yeah, Apollo...
Okay.
No, the other one.
Armageddon.
You know, there's like
Armageddon.
Okay.
Where the guy goes and gets on the rocket. He goes and sits on it, and the guy goes, get off of the rocket. He goes, I just want to feel the power between my legs, dude.
Right. Okay.
So that'd be
Okay, I
like,
see where you're
we'll
going
just
with
call
that.
it the rocket.
I kind of like Armageddon as a name.
Yeah, there you
there
go.
you go.
Yeah,
The
or
end
the
of all
apocalypse.
days.
Yeah, because if
Call it
somebody
the-
ever painted it red and you called it the Rocket, they'd be like, I'm going to go ride my red rocket.
Well, okay, so another thing that I am sort of known for, everything that I build sort of eventually ends up looking like an erect penis. So when
Oh
the
my God.
zebra,
Note to self.
when the 4-seater jumps out of the water, you will notice there is definitely a phallic sort of design
Free
inspiration to it.
Just call it the Bill
Yeah.
Clinton.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I mean, it's notable. You know, people they love it or they hate it, but they all know it.
I was thinking Moab, mother of all boats, but that's
Dude, that's
me
actually
not.
a really good one.
Call it
No,
the-
that's stupid. I don't like.
No,
it.
I don't hate. Yeah, I don't,
call it next
you know,
time.
Call it
Tricky
the
dick.
there's
call it the tricky dick.
in the brainstorming there are no bad ideas.
Only
So
bad
throw 'em
people.
out there. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll come up with something and we'll definitely message you on it. And
All right, good. Give me a list of your best 10 Monday morning on my desk.
Oh,
Once again, this is
Oh, wait.
I'm going to spend all day tomorrow on this.
Once again, folks,
boy.
for you listening in Clubhouse land, this is a live recording with Bad Habits Network, Blown Pistons. Rob Innes from inn-space-seabreachers.
Good job.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Nice.
Good job.
So-
a good boy.
where exactly can everybody hear and see all of your information that you've got out for the people?
So obviously seabreacher.com is for the Sea Breacher, and we also have jetivator.com for the Jetivator. Penetrator.com is a very different. I think you'll end up somewhere different, so I wouldn't go there.
Yes, you will.
Not if
Or
not if
you
you're
can.
into doing what we're talking, seeing what we're talking about.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, by all means, go to Penetrator. I tried to buy the domain name, I couldn't afford it. So, but all of my stuff is currently on Instagram and Facebook at the Sea Breacher, all one word, because some asshole, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that, but
Yeah, you
stole
are.
the
Oh,
name.
you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
We are not regulated by the
Okay, good.
FCC.
All right, so someone stole the name Sea Breacher, and he's got 2 followers. Total dick move. So anyway, I'm like, I'm not buying it from you. Screw that. So I just like the Sea Breacher. But anyway, so in naming the new 4-seater boat, it's currently at Q Model Project. Long story, but that's just that's the placeholder for it. But when you're trying to pick a name, it's actually quite difficult because you try and get the domain name and the Instagram and the Facebook and all that. These assholes just steal them all, and then they're like, "Oh, I came up with one," and I'm like, "I'll give the guy a couple $100 for it. You know, that's fine." He wanted $10,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's not worth a tax write-off. They actually look at you funny at the IRS for that one.
Well, we actually.
I said-
Oh, go ahead, sir.
I said I'd send him a hat, you know, but that's it.
You want a hat?
What is this,
Actually,
a
I don't-
GoFundMe?
Yeah, I don't have any hats, but I'll send him a hat.
He goes down to one of the kiosks in the mall and gets the fucking self-embroidered one that says, "You're a dick, thanks."
Yeah, exactly. I need that. Yeah.
Hat that says
But-
the hat.
I'm pretty sure anybody at this table, if you ever want to do any testing, we are all
all right.
up for volunteering.
Tell us what
We'll
the
do
world-
it. We'll do it. Where are you guys based?
Nowhere near
Was-
a good body
Wrong.
of water.
I will
Wrong.
drive
Lake
to
Michigan.
you
Oh,
there.
yes. Okay.
We're
We're-
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
To
we're in
answer your
Wisconsin, the southern side of it, but Lake Michigan is only roughly an hour and a half away.
Yeah. And then-
Okay, I think I've flown over
Ooh.
there on the way to somewhere cool.
Let's check the. Nice. Nice.
Wow.
Burn! That
I
just
caught that.
happened.
I just had a nice testing lake we could do this on and kind of bad habits it up. We can go to Lake Winnebago and call it Lake Winnebago test run.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Wannabango.
All right,
Wannabango.
Winnebago's a great
I
name.
don't know if it's deep enough.
It's plenty.
All right, so you,
The woman on the network goes, I don't know if that's deep enough. all the prepubescent males that are listening to this in their
That's going to be a ring.
blanket forts are going, oh, she said deep.
Giggity.
so I'm assuming from the name of your show, assuming it's not like a dumb name. You guys are like motorheads, right? Like you're car guys.
we
You guys
try
are
to
car
be.
guys?
Outside of the
You try to be
producer, yes.
Because each
All
one
right.
of us has our own little toy.
All right, let's get off Sea Breachers. We're done with that. Good subject. Let's talk cars.
All right.
What are you guys driving?
Me
Where we at?
personally, I have a 2001 Ford Mustang GT.
That's broke.
That's broke at the moment because I broke it today.
If it's not broke, you're not driving hard enough. So I respect that.
And then, well, I'll let everybody else introduce their cars. So, who wants to go first?
Name and car.
Well, okay, Tiff, go for it. Ladies first, or second, I guess.
So that would make you the lady?
Yeah, fuck
You
off.
kind of burned yourself out. Of that one. Well,
Can I guess?
Go
Sure.
for it.
Okay.
I'll give you-
Pontiac Aztec.
Oh!
Wow.
Aztec?
It's a great car.
You know,
It's
I
actually a
actually
great
agree.
car.
God, awful.
No, here's the thing.
It's a
It's
W, buddy.
the Pacer. It's the Pacer of its day. It's going to be worth
And
money.
you can add a 10 on the back. What?
Yeah.
Or you could do
Yeah.
the cultural appropriation with the little red dingle balls in the fringe.
God.
Yeah, the
Ooh, I like
Pontiac part, right? But
Yeah,
The Aztec-
All right, so I
Bring
got
with the
that one
Aztec.
right.
Okay.
All right, so
Give
go
you
ahead, Tiff.
a,
Let them know what you really
B
got.
minus.
All right, what do you actually
She
drive?
gives you a B minus. Tiffany, what you got, babe?
Let's see. Well, the ones that run is 15 STI. They have some beater cars, and then I have my Franken Goat, which is a Project. It's an 06 GTO.
Oh, very nice. Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
respect. Yeah, I like it. And whether or not a vehicle is running is neither here nor there. You don't have to lead with that. You lead with the cool, and then if they ask follow-up questions, you admit that it doesn't run. It's fine.
I suppose.
I got all this
I just
stuff.
put it right out there. I mean, might as
Yeah,
well.
at least 70% of my cars aren't currently running.
sounds like you're from like Tennessee.
That's why you
California.
have watercrafts.
No, I said it sounds like almost everybody down in Tennessee. They have one truck and they have a shitload of cars that actually run, like don't run out in their front lawn ornaments.
True.
That sounds like Love's Parking Lot.
So,
to me.
yeah, it does. All right, so now we'll move on. Tony.
So I'm Tony. I have a
No shit.
94
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Mustang, 347 stroker nitrous. Otherwise, I have the 96 Camaro that has the LT1 LT4 swap 396 stroker with the nitrous kit as well.
That's practically the same engine in the four-seater. That's a good,
Kinda, yeah.
respectable power plant.
Yeah. That was one question I actually had for you. So you went with the LS3. Did you ever think of doing like the LBT4 from Mercury?
No, it's the LT. So it's made by Kodiak Marine. This engine. It's a GM block. It's the 6.2 LT block, but it's all marinized. The supercharged version, I don't know if they use the same supercharger as they use for the Corvettes. Or the automotive, but it's definitely the same block as that.
Yeah,
So-
the LBT4 is the Marine version that they put
Oh, it probably
into
is.
a lot of the different speedboats that they actually go and produce them with.
Yeah, so I'm a GM fan, and I like aluminum blocks. Most of the big boats now have switched to Raptors. For a while, they were using the LS, like Malibu would put LS engines, but most of the boats are going for the Raptor engine, which is a good engine, but it's a much heavier engine. It's a much bigger engine, and I'm just worried about the extra weight because I've got to put an extra flotation in to compensate for that. But I did look at the Raptor. It was just too big. And I'm sort of going for a sort of Corvette marketing, so I think I'm gonna sort of, some of the styling is sort of based around the Vet too. It sort of looks from a certain angle, it actually looks like an old Stingray, you know.
Nice.
Clem.
All right, well, I guess, I've
We'll
got...
leave the crazy
I,
stuff.
yeah, I've got the crazy. I'm crazy.
That's okay.
Certified.
All right, what do you
car
got?
Crazy.
I'm crazy.
I've got three GTOs currently at 04, 05, 06. I've got two
And?
making right around 1,000 horsepower. One I'm turning into a drift car. I just
Wait,
sold-
so the 04, 056 GTOs,
Yes.
that's not the one that's based on the Australian
the Holden
Pontiac.
Monaro, yes,
Completely
correct.
is.
Okay, that is a fucking amazing car.
I
And
love it. I fell in love with it.
It was just at the time where Pontiac was basically took a shit. But do you know the Holden Maloo?
Yes,
know,
I do. I wish they brought that over.
I know they were going to the El Camino
U.
was next. It's on my bucket list. It's a great.
I
they
have a
actually-
friend who actually has one in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, you'd have to import them, and most of them would be
Yes.
right-hand drive. I'm
Correct.
thinking, but yeah, but still very cool.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, no, the GTO was a good car. It was a pity that it didn't quite, win over
agree.
the public.
It is now, though. It's gaining a lot
It is.
of
Oh, yeah.
attention now.
Everyone's
Yeah.
wrecking them.
I know.
Yep.
Fuckers.
I know, right? More spare parts, though.
For us.
Yes.
And then
Put a Holden badge on it.
I
do.
can't do. I'm a Pontiac fan.
Flex Seal.
Yeah.
and then we'll go to Hammer.
Yeah, okay.
Got a Kia Sportage.
Kia Sportage and a Kia
Oh, shit,
Forte.
I actually had it right.
Yes, one of them's a Sportage, the other's a Forte.
So killed in action.
Yes, totally
Yep,
killed in
yeah.
action, and probably two of the best vehicles I've ever owned. I've been minimal maintenance on them all 10 years.
At least they don't
Did your wife tell you to say that?
On the Sportage, yes. On the Kia, no.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. You know, you're ticking the practical box.
Yeah,
I can't fight you on that.
Hashtag dad
cannot-
life.
I cannot fight you on that. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm divorced, so I get to buy whatever I want.
There you go. There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good collection. I like where you're going.
Well, we have to, unfortunately,
Yeah,
I think
because-
we got to wrap up the interview quick. and
yeah,
then-
because
No
what
problem.
the level of Zoom meeting that my wife let me get only gives us 40 minutes.
So,
Fair
guys,
enough.
So, in
help
theory-
support us by supporting inn-space-seabreachers.com, so maybe we could talk a little bit more cheddar later on in life.
It's either that or if you want to jump to the Clubhouse app, we can go that route and try that one out.
Eventually, yes.
Or, Rob, if you're ever in town, I will give you a ride in GTO.
I would love that. I'll
And he's
definitely
free
hit you
of
up. Yeah.
Kia
Yep.
Forte.
I'd give you a ride in the
saying.
Mustang, but you'd have to sit and steer while I pushed.
I think I'm going. I think I'm going for the Sportage. I think I'm going to take the Sportage out. Yeah.
A little safer.
All right, guys. So, like I said,
All right, boys.
we had
and
Rob,
girls.
and you were absolutely amazing, sir.
Yes.
I'd love to have you on at
Very
any
much.
point in time.
Yes, thank
It
you.
was good talking to you. If you ever find your way to Northern California, feel free to come by for a ride.
I can find my way to
Definitely.
Northern
Crash
California.
test dummy walking on the way right now.
In about a few
Follow the
hours, you're
smug.
going to have a bunch of people randomly stepping up to your door going, hey, how about that ride?
Dude, Northern
Yeah, that's
California
right.
is huge.
You have
I'm
no
just-
idea
good
how
luck finding
many
them.
rides I promised over my life. Yeah,
Right.
I never.
I'm
asked
just
my
I'm
father.
just gonna call Lavin and be like, hey, I'm landing in San Bernardino. Pick me up. We're going somewhere.
Oh, Lavin would jump all over this.
Yes, he would.
We can do that. All
All
right,
right.
guys. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you, sir. Have a good
fun.
night.
You too.
Once again, that was Rob Ines from inn-space-seabreachers, and you can check that out at seabreachers.com.
Yep, or like he said, many of the videos on YouTube. I mean, we have links on our Facebook page, so go ahead, hit that up. Check them out, guys. This thing is absolutely amazing. I mean, this is on my bucket list to drive for sure.
I'm going to wait for the four-seater for my big fat ass.
Why didn't you tell him? You could have had it, just call him the Forte.
Just start doing barrel rolls.
The Sea Breacher Forte.
Nah, it's not my forte.
It could be.
What a dad joke.
Yes, I had to. Dad jokes abundant. So she left the clubhouse. I was gonna blow her up real quick.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's
That's what he said.
Yeah, no. She's cool as shit. San Bernardino is south, stupid. That's what I just got.
Yeah, that's way down with San
So
Diego.
one of our instant feedbacks from the clubhouse was I asked a friend who how they thought the sound quality was, and they said, well, the loop in is a bit tinny, and but you guys sound good, as did the woman with the adorable accent.
Don't you know?
Hey there, don't you know there? GTO.
GTO.
Big hard hands, Tiffany. Big hard hands.
Except while eating a Whopper.
We're gonna totally have to get you that new what the hell is that? Babbel, so you can learn English.
Oh, shut up.
Don't you know?
That's odd.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
It's like your microphone just
Fuck off! It's
Oh,
been
there we
doing-
go.
Fuck off!
Oh, Dave found a fucking. Okay, sweetheart. It's your show, dude. It's your show. If you want to lose the listeners, go ahead.
No, I was just seeing what was out there. I was just seeing if this worked. And it works!
You're gonna play a porno on accident. You're gonna be like, oh shit, and it's just gonna keep playing.
Again.
And I love you. Yes, I do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me turn that down because this volume.
Mine's not working.
Oh, this is
Very well.
awesome.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, wow, there's an Angry Pope.
Yeah, what the heck?
Stop it. Oh, God damn it.
Angry Pope.
Somebody
There
take
you
the
go.
sound thing away. Do I keep getting turned down? Is that what was going
Yeah.
on?
I had to turn your gain down because you're popping.
back to fucking again.
Dude! You're popping your P's and you're totting your T's.
Ah,
And
gotcha.
then
All right, I'm
It's
done.
that
The mic
Canadian
out.
accent there.
I'm
Don't
done.
you know?
That you bursting.
You only moved like an hour and a half north, and all of a sudden you got a
I
Canadian
don't
accent.
fucking know.
Ooper.
I
He's
don't
an
know. I just talk, and apparently I gained some.
Now you know
weird
we always
accent.
felt.
I don't actually care if you want to lose your listeners. That's up to you.
We have listeners?
I really,
The 10s and 10s. 2 actually. 1 now.
I really, really like that guy. I think we need to get him on.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Rob?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I think Dave needs to get more
I
minutes
should send my
on his
family
Zoom.
up by him real quick.
You know what, guys?
Talk to the wife.
If you want to support the network, again, support our friends of the network. Support Frank and Goat, Satan Slay, whatever the hell Dave's got going on with his 6 kids and wife.
Dead on arrival.
Clem, support Clem
At You're Losing.
at You're Losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Freedom Goat on YouTube. It's around.
Lots
Freedom Goat. Yeah.
of
And
sketchy
if you
goat.
want to support the network, just hit us up. I believe it's bad-habitis-network at gmail.com. We got many ways you guys can show love. Yeah, about that. This intermission is concluded. Dave, your show.
Alrighty.
You can find me nowhere. Yay!
Tony don't exist.
He's beyond Thunderdome.
What it is when you think you hear his voice, what you're really hearing is the small voices inside your head telling you what you should think.
Man, I am evil.
Did that make
You
sense?
nailed it right there.
Well, it's like my son, which I'm kind of wondering about now. When he...
No. I'm going to stop you before you go any further on that one. What are you wondering about your son?
Just how crazy he might be.
Okay, I was...
Jokingly crazy, not
okay,
like...
I thought you were going to go...
No. When he
Dark
sits
side
there,
dad.
When he sits there and tells us, guys...
Why do I drive a Ford?
No, not that one.
Is this an American Dad joke where Steve goes and jumps on the table and says, I got a pube?
No. This actually happened when the wife and I took the kids for a trip up north, and
No.
he told us...
No, Tiffany, where did they take the kids to a trip?
Not answering.
Up north.
Up
Up
north?
north, don't you know?
Up north.
Up north.
No,
I'm home.
he told us that
Son of a bitch.
he couldn't hear the outside world because the voices in his head were making too much noise. So my next thought was...
He has ADHD, correct?
Yeah, well, he was wording it wrong because he couldn't hear what was going on inside of the vehicle because his brothers were making too much noise. But that's...
Okay.
You know how he can...
Communicate.
Yeah,
yes.
Caden, how he communicates.
Or doesn't.
And we're just looking at him like, wait a minute.
What?
What are the voices telling you?
Okay, that's the better question to ask right there.
He's like, I just can't hear. It's just everybody's talking. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So he's-
Now we know what you're meaning.
Okay, overstimulation happens even to adults.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get that. I appreciate
But
that.
just the way he put it was kind of like, wait, what?
So, folks, again, welcome to Blown Pistons, the automotive experiment in the making on Bad Habits Network.
And like I said, guys, if you were listening to the first half, Rob Ennis, thank you again. Yeah, we definitely want to... We'd love to go out there and check that stuff out, because that
hell
stuff
yes.
is badass.
I would love to have him back on there. Because he was,
Yeah, regular
he was
guest,
great.
too.
Because he knows
Yeah.
Goldens.
Well,
No,
yeah.
just he was great to talk to. He was a great guy. I mean, as far as
And
the,
you weren't offended with a... You sound like you drive a Pontiac Aztec.
no.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of,
I
but
would
whatever.
rock one.
Well, the one on Top Gear was pretty cool when he lifted it and put the mud tires on it and stuff like
Yes.
that.
I love the slammed on wide body kit one.
Oh, God,
That
yeah.
looks like the Bandit. Yes.
Yeah, the one... Yeah,
The
because
gold snowflake wheels. Yes.
Wasn't that the one you sent a picture of?
Hey, Clem, is this why you're single?
You're damn right. No one gets my Pontiac obsession.
So, wait a minute. Are you
I'm,
like
I'm
the...
totally inviting you to Clubhouse.
Did
dude.
you-
I have to put you on Clubhouse. The world needs to know
Did you ever see the show My Strange Obsession with the guy that fell in love with his Monte Carlo?
I saw the one that fell in love with his Ford Taurus or something like that.
Yeah, there was one with
And I'm
a...
like, why would anybody drive a Ford?
There's one with the Monte Carlo, and I mean, he was like literally doing anything he could. Like, this was a... Well, no, it was still a boy to him. He
Yeah,
was
I'm
making
not that
love
crazy.
to it and
No.
underneath it and
No.
sticking things in places things shouldn't be stuck.
It ain't the guy
and-
that got his dick stuck in the fucking fuel cap, is it?
And there
No,
it is.
And
but
there it is.
no, but yeah, it was a little odd.
Yeah, that was on that one of those My Obsession shows.
Oh
on
yeah, this was on
TLC.
My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, he literally had to have his frickin' fuel
Go from
tank cut off
watercraft
outside of his Schwanz, otherwise you
to
would have
people
cut
screwing
him
cars.
just to get
How
him
does
into
this
the
happen?
emergency room.
I guess in a sense, I mean, wouldn't the fuel tank be
the
like
flap came down and locked him in.
Ooh, ah!
Yeah.
How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
This is awkward.
Nobody got that reference? Come on.
Yeah,
The Frank was a little higher than the beans, I hope.
No, I was just thinking of the movie Out Cold, where the hot tub Casanova.
Haven't seen the movie.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Guy gets his dick stuck in the hot tub jet.
Oh yeah.
he's
like, ooh.
Oh God!
Oh!
And then the one
He
guy
just swells up and swells up.
The one guy that just speaks out of his ass all the time, he comes up and says hi. He goes, right there. There's a hot tub Casanova right there.
Oh,
The guy's just like, oh shit.
Is that the snowboarder movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're what's his name?
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, gets drunk and passes out. And I know the one time they put him out in the woods with a salt lick, he wakes up and there's a big fucking polar bear licking his balls. And that it's like, good boy. Good. I mean,
This
girl,
is like
good girl.
Multiple dimension of The Hangover.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the snowboarders version of Super Troopers and
Really?
Hot tub time machine.
Yeah, the main dude was driving I think it's like a 73 Dodge Charger, but he had a massive ass snowplow on the front.
I would rock that for winter.
He had it all jacked up in the back, which I'm assuming it might not have been jacked up, just the weight of the snowplow on the front
I'm sure,
probably
yeah,
pushed it like that. But yeah, every time Zach would get drunk, he'd pass out. The one time they threw him in the driver's seat and started spinning the car and then started yelling, he woke up and he was like, oh my God! He said there, and he just punches his
He was
brother.
on ice and they just started running around in circles with the car for him. Mm-hmm. The best one's when someone's sleeping and all of a sudden you're going on the road and you start screaming, your hands just going all crazy, and it's just still going
Well,
straight.
do you see the ones where they pull up to where they're pulling a semi backwards, like when they're
scary.
towing it,
Yep.
and then they start screaming? Yeah, I've seen ones where people have pissed themselves in that, like, oh shit! My wife said she'd kill me if I did that. Yeah, I know, my wife. So on a lighter note,
Don't you know, dear?
Back to the vroom brooms.
yeah, on a lighter note, fuck Ford. I'm back to that way of thinking right now because of what my car did today.
So we
Blown
LS
spark
swapping?
plugs. Dude, you want to go fast?
I do want to go fast, and I'm really getting sick of that 4.6.
More fuel economy, more power.
Well, I keep breaking shit. Like last week, I thought I had everything fixed. Next thing I know, the thing's spewing antifreeze, so then I had to get a radiator.
Turbocharged. You'll be fine for a while.
I got a radiator.
He just ignores me.
Well, I was making the joke about, I'm like, well, I could
How
always
many
go with the new
pounds of booze were you
Godzilla.
pushing to blow the spark plug out?
0.
None.
That's the sad part.
That's the new name.
The Godzilla.
Spark plug?
Comes out of the
The
freaking
blowout?
ocean, man.
Oh, I was going to say, what, the blowout?
No, we're going to call that new sea breacher the freaking Godzilla.
Write it down.
Godzilla.
I can't. Send it to him. Diddy Mao.
I can't.
That means do it now in Vietnamese if you haven't figured that one out.
I'm not
I kinda
Vietnamese,
figured
so I
that
do
one
not
out.
know
I don't
Vietnamese.
speak Vietnamese, but I understood that.
You pay now.
You buy or you go.
Whack on, whack off. Wait, that's wax on, wax off. Sorry.
Well, a friend of mine got kicked out of a Chinese restaurant with the guy coming up and saying, because he sat there and ate just a shit ton of crab legs and just kept eating them. And the guy comes up to him and goes, sign says all you can eat, not you eat all. Get out.
So fucked up.
Go to Shitty Walk.
Do you want the shitty chicken or the shitty beef?
Oh, boy.
Question.
Oh, you want shitty airlines? Hold on.
Well, that's why I used to joke when I get teriyaki chicken because it's basically chicken on a stick. I'd always say, I want rat. Huh?
Does it meow when you bite into it?
No, I always joked around that it was rat on a stick because it was perfect size for a rat.
Oh, yeah.
My kids are like, you're eating rat? It's like, no, I'm joking. And every time I say it now, they're like, is that chicken or is that really rat?
Dude,
I think it's chicken.
India,
Yes,
there
sir.
is rat on a stick. It
Well, I
actually isn't
figured.
terrible.
I figured.
It's
I'm not above
bad.
trying it.
You know what it tastes like?
Chicken?
No. It
White
tastes
Castle?
like burnt rat.
I haven't tried rat yet, so I wouldn't know what good rat tastes like, let alone burnt rat.
Because they don't really like dehair them.
Oh,
They cook
I don't know if I'd want to eat the hair.
It folds off, and then you just pull it off and eat it.
Yeah, I know. That just seems like a lot of work.
Yuck.
That's like crab legs. I love crab meat, but crab legs are just a lot of work to me, and I want to eat.
Yeah, you like crabs.
Oy.
Oi.
So, okay, moving on.
My boy.
I don't know how to follow that one.
I'm just gonna go back to my first rant. Yeah, fuck Fords with the 4.6 and the blowout spark plugs because here you think you get it fixed and then it decides to
Found out
grenade
right
out again. But I did put about 600 miles on it.
Ooh.
So I was pretty happy with that.
Well, he did say it was going to eventually happen again.
Well, he goes, can't guarantee it. It could be 6 months. Could be the rest of the vehicle. Who knows?
Did they at least put a Band-Aid over it?
No.
That's what they did wrong.
No
They
Band-Aids.
forgot the
Fixes
Band-Aid.
everything.
Should have Loctited that fucker in.
There was like
Bust out the
very little.
spark plug in.
That's a thought.
It's aluminum.
You can TIG weld it.
You're going steel on the outside to
You can
aluminum.
TIG weld and rethread it. If you want to save the Ford, but if you want to go fast, drop a Chevy in it.
Yeah, I don't have the cash for a Chevy engine right now.
The guy across from you
$300
can
for
get you
junkyard.
one for a really cheap price.
Yeah, but then I got to buy everything.
No, you
Like,
don't.
No.
You get a complete lift out. Comes with the computer, the paddle, all 9 yards. Boom, from.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to my wife on that and see how far that goes.
She's probably going to kill him.
Yeah, pretty much.
What if I just drop it off?
Hey, if it magically shows up at my door, I am not going to kick it out of my house.
I don't think you're going to be able to move it.
Yeah, you want to drop off a engine lift too with that? Or
I do have that
cherry
ramp
picker?
I do have a ramp truck.
We could.
We could just drop everything off.
Yep.
Yeah, but I need a cherry picker and everything too. I don't have
There you
that
go.
stuff.
I'm just like right
Come
down the
along from the ceiling. Or your neighbor's porch, like I've always done.
Yeah, I ain't got. Well,
I used to come along in my neighbor's porch to pull out my buddy's friggin' Stratus motor. We drove the car underneath. I wrapped a couple bricks with a bunch of Kevlar that we had from our vests. Used that so it wouldn't frickin' wreck the rope. Up goes motor.
nice.
Unfortunately, we wrecked the railing on the opposite side that it was attached to.
Ooh.
That'll
But
happen.
Not my problem.
Side effect.
His porch, not mine.
You would have had a cherry picker.
I do have one.
There you go. See? I guess.
We don't have a cherry picker.
Oh, we have an engine stand. Engine stand.
I was like, what? If we do,
Well, you
where's
ha-
that hidden?
No.
You might have to come down then and just pick up the car, and we'll take it up there and do it up there.
Drive it up.
He needs to fix
I
his
can't.
truck first.
What's that?
I can tow it up.
I have found. I'm going to register a complaint here. I'm using Club Deck, and
Okay.
they
No.
do not allow.
Oh, hey, Derry.
They don't allow the back chat messaging. So I was going to hit one of our.
Back chat message.
Yeah, it's like a
Backdoor?
personal message DMs.
Who, what?
There's a person in our
Who's
in our,
jumping into whose DMs?
Yeah, exactly. There's a person listening. Good, actually, one of my favorites to follow. She.
How you doing?
Yeah, well, she's cool as hell. She can do this voice, and it reminds me of a Dee Dee from what's it called, Dexter's Laboratory when she does it. But it's grown up Dee Dee, and I love it. I cherish when she does this in some of the rooms we're affiliated with.
Oh, is that what I'm in now, I think?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This?
That is it.
Okay.
That
So,
is-
Clubhouse?
Dave,
Yes, dear.
yes, ma'am.
are you doing like complete swap, getting rid of the T45
You're
and
in.
I'd like to.
But you never
Automatic.
seen us.
No, I don't want to go automatic.
That's it?
I still want to stick manual. I like playing with the stick.
Do you like the hole where it's at because it's going to move if you put
I don't know how
the
that
6-speed in
works.
Where's it going to
Not
move?
on this.
farther back?
Huh?
I'll give you instructions.
So we're
Okay.
going to have
So
to...
you're no longer reaching forward. You're just going to be able to do it right here.
It's going to be in your cup holder.
Yes.
it is what it
Well,
is.
we can move your cup holder forward.
So, yeah, I would have to basically get a different center console. Which the way Ford's dashes are, it all winds down and kind of... We might have to completely build something.
They ain't heard. Plywood. MDF board. Wrap
Okay.
it.
But you're going to go fast. Reliable.
Then
Better
we got to
fuel
swap
economy.
out his rear end, drive shaft.
No, just bring the
Brakes.
drive shaft. Keep the stock around.
Cradle, stroke the shaft,
8.5.
cradle the balls.
Should be an 8.8.
342.
Talk into the mic, Clem.
All right.
342 gears, he's just going to freaking destroy him.
No.
He's just going to have tires spin.
No. Well, yeah.
So why don't I just sell it and buy a Camaro or something?
There you go!
Make the wife happy. She's a Camaro fan.
No, she's not.
Charger. She's a Charger
She likes
fan.
Dodge.
She likes Dodge.
Drips oil, drops gears everywhere.
Pretty much.
I'm not the car guy here, and I already know some of these things by proxy.
So, Dave,
Thank you.
You're in a Dodge family now.
We're a mixed
Do
family.
you dodge the father, ram the daughter?
What?
What?
Well, I
Can you?
ran
But no.
the daughter,
I want
but-
I want elaboration on this. What do you mean by that?
Go on.
The bumper sticker I see, and I couldn't stop laughing. It's a,
I want
it's
to
a
put
Dodge
that on the
sticker.
back
It
of
says-
Sketchy.
Yeah, exactly. Dodge the father, ram the daughter.
What the shit? That's genius for a bumper sticker.
No shit, right?
As a guy.
On the other side, they had the little dude saying, fuck it. But it was a little dude fucking
yeah,
it.
like my
I always wanted that
FDA
one.
stickers, yes.
Mm-hmm. I want the little fuck it guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, fuck it.
The fuck it guy. He's sitting there ramming the eye on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like our FDA stickers.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeepers.
Ooh, new name for your car. Fubar.
Fubar. Yeah, just like the studio.
Yeah.
Your original name for the studio.
Exactly. But the studio can move at times.
The studio is mobile.
Yeah, that's right. I just hit myself with a Ford joke. Beat you guys to it. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hey, dear, don't you know,
it's
dear.
your show if you want to wrap it, bud.
So are we going to put a Chevy emblem on this Ford?
It
No.
goes faster.
Stickers do not make shit go faster.
That is
Yo, I got a car outside. You want to bet?
I know. I seen all the stickers on there. What the hell's the issue with or the deal with that? Why did you throw
Why
a bunch
not?
of stickers on it?
Oh.
'Cause you
oh.
can.
Stickers at horsepower.
5 at a time.
I thought that was only for Hondas and Toyotas.
I never got the memo. No, it's
What are you doing?
I'm sending a back channel chat under your name to the person who I referenced earlier.
Okay, so am I getting nudes from this person? or
No,
something?
it's a
Not
simple
till later.
thank you. It's a
Not
simple thing, and you
yet.
can't do that on the
Okay,
chat
cool.
part.
Because
so.
if I got random nudes and I didn't know it, I'd have to explain it to somebody, and I
Remind
would be
myself,
like,
don't
I seriously
send
don't
the
know why
nudes.
this happened.
Why am I getting dick pics?
Oh, sorry, Tony.
it's for the 3D printer we got going on.
Oh, boy.
I just
so
wanted to
small.
show you what I'm dealing with.
3D printer,
boy.
huh? Starts off with a little circumference, a little bit bigger. Then all of a sudden you see it go out and make it looks like, oh, you're making a heart. And then it comes in a little bit. And
And then
eventually
it
it's
just
about 6
chops
inches
off.
tall.
he's got it all designed. Yeah.
It's circumcised.
Oh, wow.
Must be cold.
Why
Nope.
did yours only take 3 minutes to print?
Well,
Hammer. What?
was it cold in there when you did it?
My Althea is mini.
No, you had to go Family Guy in that. Is it cold in here? Nope,
It's
just
like
small.
Yes.
It's like on Neighbors. Oh, we're supposed to be hard?
Or like the HR, the whoopsie I did at work the other day, where I actually probably have to go talk to HR.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? What?
Somebody made a helicopter reference. I was like, nah, it's not that big. It's more of a light switch situation.
Oh, shit.
That's okay.
Wasn't even thinking. Rob was next to me. Whoops.
Hot Tub Time
All
Machine
of a
just
sudden,
popped
Monday,
in too.
Gary, can you please have a seat in the office?
Oh, I
please?
guarantee I'm gonna. If I don't get one of those, I'm in the right spot.
Oh,
I am never quitting that job.
Wait, Hot Tub Time Machine popped in my head for that one where they're sitting there about to have the threesome. He's like, all right, dude, you don't want to be like full on chub, but you want to be somewhat excited.
Still haven't seen that movie. Sorry.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
Man.
Is this how he loses his arm?
What the fucking fuck?
I still make the Ringer references. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Right? That is the best movie ever.
Yes. So, guys, if you're into hearing what you're hearing, check us out on Facebook, Blown Pistons, as well as Bad Habits Network.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Damn it.
Frank and Goat and Clem.
You're losing. Yeah.
I am totally losing. I've had some
At you're
alcohol.
losing.
At
That's
you're
me.
losing. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. At you're losing. Is
Well-
it you are or the word you're?
You are.
You are. You losing.
LOSN. Yeah.
Okay. Is that Instagram, Facebook, everything?
Everything.
Dave, we can find probably
Good
just
luck.
trying to pay for 6 kids
He's on
and
the
a
road
wife.
somewhere.
He's on the road working. Myself.
Broke down car.
Myself.
You can find me on Pornhub.
No, not me. You, Dave.
OnlyFans.
Oh,
No. Oh, yeah.
good topic to
Wow.
talk about.
They
Yes.
are actually
Wow,
going non-nude now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they are.
And stock's going to plummet.
Yeah, they're gonna, and we're gonna have waitresses, and
Everyone's going to go back to work.
everyone's gonna go back to getting a
strange.
job.
Strippers are going back to work.
Bad habits and OnlyFans. Or it's just pictures of Gary's forehead.
Again.
Elbow creases.
Yeah, what are you
what
going
I
to do
can do.
without that extra income, Gary?
I know, right?
People paying you to stop.
I was gonna say they're
I
paying
want
me to
one.
put clothes
I want
on
one.
again. Me too. Me too.
So you start out naked, and every time somebody donates, you put something on.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
That's a damn good idea.
I know, right?
Yes.
And Clem and I are talking about doing the Bad Habits Dad Bod calendar. Except he's got to be a dad.
Well, bend over.
I've got all these cars in the garage.
This is true. This is
They're
true.
my kids.
I can make you a father.
No!
And Tiffany will be selling her feet pick.
Ooh, look at that crooked toe. It's so sexy.
You would be surprised.
Yeah,
People- I never understood that fetish, though.
I still don't, but it's
what?
not me. I'm not going to yuck somebody else's yum.
Wait, what?
There is a genre of
Oh, God.
people who are into
Fucked up
feet.
Little toenail.
Feet. It's the part of a
gross.
woman's body that turns them on the most.
Right.
Kind of
Okay.
like these nuts.
That happens to be a some ladies like to awkward dad moment.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yes, sir.
I want
Please,
July.
thank you.
I'll wear sparklers.
Sparklers.
I already called June.
All right. I was gonna.
Can I have Mr. February?
In July, can we have somebody in a yoga-esque position with a bottle rocket coming out of their booty
Can I do one better? I want to do the Borat.
in the background?
Oh, God.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
When are we going to do this?
Very
We've been
nice.
talking about this for years.
As
Same
soon
with the
as-
car
as-
wash.
I need a photographer on site. I
'Cause
can't.
Hello.
I don't
we-
know of any photographers who would be willing to do this.
We also want to do a car wash, but kind of like the Homer Simpson Family Guy one,
Dodgeball.
Oh, that
You
was
know,
where
they're all
it's-
nice. Lad.
where it's
that-
all
no.
us.
September. We're all wearing white thongs
But yeah,
God.
we've been talking about this
Whitey
for
tighties.
years, doing a car wash
and
and
a
having
farmer's
like
tan.
the girls out there at front, like holding the signs up for car wash, and then when they come back there, here
the
we come
knee-highs.
in like Daisy Dukes and shit. We're actually
I
doing
like
it.
that idea.
That way, some guys walk up and they're like, "All right, girls," and oh my God, what the fuck?
That was on Let's Be Cops.
Yeah, we
So-
want to actually do this.
So,
Yeah.
How many people will speed off?
Tiffany, do you have resources to make a calendar?
Do I have resources?
Yeah.
FedEx Geek
You
Ghost.
mean like just print it off? Or?
Yeah, something like that.
They're gonna look at the pictures and be
There's
like, "What the?"
Vistaprint.
You guys are
I was
so
going to say
fucked
mass
up.
produce. We
Yeah.
need to start a GoFundMe for this, apparently.
Oh my god.
Because this is too good to be true.
Well,
apparently.
that's what the car wash would do.
I don't
People
think
would
any
pay
of us
to
are getting
stop-
on anybody's hoods, though.
No, but people would pay
Fuck
to
shit
stop
up.
us from washing their cars, so therefore, we would make money.
You guys are just walking out on the road when people are stopped at stoplights. Please, no, stop. No, here's $1.
Hi,
Go away.
Shay.
What are you doing?
Right here. man.
Frisking.
You
Frisking.
missed the middle.
Mama Bear needs a cigarette, and she knows that's a cigar.
No, we're not going to go there.
It's a Cuban.
It's a Mike and Ike.
Oh God! Ouch!
It's a Swisher
Wow.
Sweet.
It's sprinkles.
So,
Fuck
folks,
you all.
These are these shows on Bad Habits Network. We just sit
This
around,
is more
drink.
along lines of fucking shots from the balcony now.
Yes, agreed, and I apologize for that, Dave. Let's get back to cars. Where
Well, we have mixed them before. We've called it like what?
shots from blown pistons,
Pistons,
from
blown- yeah.
shots from the blown balcony stuff.
Sure,
like
why not? Blown
midnight-
balcony?
I don't know.
God, that sounds like
Spark
something that
plug
happened
blowout.
wrong.
Yeah, it's what happens when John Wilkes Booth used C4 instead of a pistol.
I have. Here's a
Dude.
Too soon?
funny stuff I've been
Yes,
talking
Stephanie.
about at work.
A boot.
About
What have you been talking about?
going to completely 80s and just
The
completely
Upri.
make my hair all
Do it.
80s style. Everybody at work's like, just do it. I'm like,
Do
"Yeah,
it.
don't tempt me. I
Do
will
it.
come in one day and look completely retarded. I don't care.
Do it.
You whora.
Big
dude,
poofy
the
hair,
big
curl-
poofy Aquanet
Yes.
shit
Yep.
going
Yes.
on. Yes,
Yep.
please. And you got to do it like sweet cherry pie style.
Well, no, I did be at work.
Exactly.
Why not Tank Girl style?
Because Tank Girl had a mohawk.
Yeah.
She had and Tank
she had-
Girl
she
was
had
the
that
90s.
Fluffy hair,
Was it the 90s?
Yeah,
I
well,
thought
it
it was
came
80s.
out
the
in the
big old
90s.
blush, the blue eyeshadow.
I think
Oh,
you're
it's-
right.
I think it was 92.
Doing it.
Damn
But it works like, you better do this.
It was when
one day. Oh,
Ice-T
it'll
broke
happen.
into acting,
It'll
92.
happen.
Johnny Mnemonic. Sorry, I'm
Randomly.
so sorry I walked all over that, Tiffany. My bad. I do that. Yeah, we do this.
I still said
I
the
still
mullet
love
would
you.
be better for her.
No, the mullet would be better for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't grow my hair past what it's at.
I know.
I gotta do
Military
like, white
habits die
snake
hard.
Female hair.
95.
Ooh.
Hey, Dave was wrong.
So are you.
I said 92.
You said
95.
80.
You
I
said
thought it was
80s.
from the 80s.
Yeah, so we're better. We're a little bit closer, still far off.
Do you know what I think of
That's
that?
my
But if
Halloween
we were
costume.
on The Price is Right, we would have taken
We would've won.
first and
$1.
second.
Well, yeah.
$1.
$1.
Yeah, because you guys didn't go over.
Yes. Still would
Always
have won.
go for the dollar.
Drew Carey would have said, "Get the fuck off my stage," and then you won.
Dude, I can't stand him.
Really, you don't like Drew Carey as a host for
No.
Bob Barker's replacement?
I only watched the beginning when he took over for Bob.
I just
Well, what about?
I don't like Bob. I liked Bob only for the fact that he did Happy Gilmore.
I was gonna say because
The price is wrong, bitch.
And I was waiting for him to just throw that out one time, and I used to watch with my aunt all the time. I was like, oh, he's gonna say it. Oh, damn it.
No, see, what we need.
is wrong, bitch.
What we need to do is get a group of people on and go on Family Feud.
Oh my god,
dude, it would be a two-sided thing because we got one half of Bad Habits Network with the other half of Bad Habits Network against each. Wait, that's real life.
Well, no, I was thinking if we actually got a group to go on Family Feud, how many questions would it take to get us kicked off?
Oh God, one. The moment Steve Harvey says "boo" about fuck, we're done.
Remember that time at the bikini contest? Oh, you're out of here.
Well, I know. Have you seen the best ofs with
Yeah, they're
Steve
pretty
Harvey?
good.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
There are
he's
some
great.
very outlandish answers that I'm
What
just
are-
like,
What are the things you don't tell about your wife? The mistress. What the?
3 things that don't go in your mouth.
yeah.
Let's
he's
think.
pretty funny, actually.
He is, and he does know how to market that. Speaking of marketing a game show, have you heard Miam Balk, whatever from Blossom?
Bialik? Yeah.
Yeah,
Malik.
Bialik. I can never say her name.
Malik?
About Alex Trebek's replacement.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she'd be good at that.
One half.
Yeah,
there's
her
a-
and the other dude.
Yes, I cannot recall the name right now, and I know it's
Parsons?
driving. I know it's no, it's not a from that sitcom. It's
Really?
a different person.
Ooh.
Might have had a guest spot on that. I mean, but the internet was tearing them apart.
Why?
I'm like, dude,
They wanted
Blossom
rockers.
has. Well, yes, and Blossom has a fucking neuroscience degree.
Yes, she
Yeah,
does.
she's
Let's go.
insanely smart.
Yes. I'm pre-Mensa. I don't fucking brag about that because I couldn't get in. And I'm just sitting there
So
going,
you're a Mensa reject.
yeah, I am actually. I'm 1 point away.
The menstrual cycle.
Yes, the cycle is real. I knew I was setting you up for that.
No, I say why not? I mean, she is incredibly smart.
Oh,
Why not?
absolutely. And talented.
I agree.
Dave, why do you got a boner?
Because he's seen a picture of Kaylin Miguez.
It's really cold in here, man.
We need to get her back on.
Oh, wow.
As long as I don't keep calling it jailbait.
Well, for you it was.
Clickbait.
Wasn't it you that corrected me, Tiff, on that
Well, 5 times.
Well, about 5 times you called her jailbait. She, folks,
Yeah, but she got a laugh out of it, though.
yeah. If you haven't listened,
first
to,
time.
if you haven't
It's a
listened,
trap.
If you haven't listened to any of these shows before, check out the back catalog on the blown-pistons section of Bad Habits Network, where it's Kaylin Miguez, the, at the time, youngest monster truck circuit driver.
And listen to me lose IQs the moment
The
she
first
goes,
one.
Hey, y'all!
The first one. Dave just loses 40 IQ points the moment she talks.
I got
The
to think about
second
the
one.
southern
The whole
accent.
time.
I had to hand him a box of Kleenex.
What's
Oh,
that
yeah,
lotion on
yeah,
the
yeah.
table for? What the hell?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
second he goes, Johnny's like, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" He pulls up a picture. He's like, done.
Done.
Well, I mean, we've had that on the show before, especially with when we had the Bunny Ranch on.
Dennis Hoff's Bunny Ranch.
Oh, wow.
At that time,
Yeah.
when the young ladies would get finished with their podcast, would jump on our podcast.
So thought you were going somewhere else with that one.
They were making those inferences.
They
as
were
well.
trying to get us to come out there.
And
Wow.
and
I
at the-
just got done
You know,
in that room. I'm going to come into
I'll
this
be a
one.
test dummy for that one, too.
yeah, it was a good time. We
I
had-
won't.
You love crabs, though, you said.
Yeah, it was a. They had great.
It is the Bunny Ranch.
We had great guest spots. Storm Bowen loved being a side guest on that show
Yep.
when they shared the donut story.
Nope.
I got to go back and listen to
But
that.
we ended up having to kind of cut ties with them when the Omar Odom or whatever his name
it
was.
was the Odom situation,
And then
it was
we-
pre-Odom situation, post-book release. We had to just
I still have his book,
gracefully,
though.
as do I. We had to gracefully bow out because reasons, and he's connected to the mob, or was.
So no hard feelings
Well, as well as the fact that
towards the mob.
Well, no.
They're awesome people.
And
Wilson,
I'm still,
start my car.
I'm still in communique with a few of the former members of that ranch. So,
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. The angry publicist.
Yep.
So
Which we
there-
need to get her on at some point in time.
I like that idea.
That's what she said.
That's for a different show, though.
As I sip my whiskey.
Well, we had a couple of bunnies that were actually interested in being on the show because they were car girls.
Yes. Caressa
Not going to
Kisses.
go there.
Bunny Jade.
Jenny Jade.
Yep.
Jenny Jade, yeah.
But yeah, we had some good times with the past previous, but we're moving on to bigger and better things.
Yep.
So are they.
And yes, true to that. True to that. Yacht bunnies now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But anyways, I suppose we should get back to car talk.
Yes, please, please. Before
That
I
was a big
I'm gonna
piston.
get. You know what? You know what?
engines with
I'm
7
gonna
spark
do
plugs
something.
or 8 spark plugs?
Hey, Dave,
7 now.
Dave, I'm gonna invite a guest onto stage. Okay.
It's almost a V6.
Already?
I am
It's a
I am
V7.
one of our members is I'm waiting for him to accept it, and he's probably going to blow us all up if he comes on stage. Probably not going to happen.
Who dis?
Who dis?
You'll
dat?
see if he says yes.
Who doesn't
Do
say
it.
yes to us?
Rob.
Why, it's Rob?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, fuck Rob.
Do it.
That's right. Fuck off, Rob. We don't want you on anyways.
What the hell are you talking about?
If I piss him off, he might just come on just to tell me to fuck off.
He might.
And then he'll hang up.
Here he is.
I would.
Rob, how's the Florida trip, bud?
We can't hear
Did he
you.
fall into the ocean?
No shit.
He's driving.
He fell.
It's a.
Oh, the plane's he's on the plane.
What?
Oh, wait. Aren't you supposed to shut off your electrical devices? Well, it's been nice knowing you. Did you say women pissed on your cell phone? What?
It's really hard to hear.
It is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
weird.
It is difficult.
Where are you
Let me
landing?
check the settings here.
How is
Shit.
he doing it on a
Speak
fucking
to
plane?
the shaft.
Oh, that's why.
Why? What?
Because you can go on the
Are there
internet on a
snakes on
plane.
an airplane? What?
Rob, try saying hello again, please.
No.
A little bit.
Yeah, you can tell he's on an
Little
airplane. A lot better, actually. I figured out the studio mics.
So where are you landing?
Fort Myers.
Oh, gotcha. Nice airport.
You've been?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was like 14, so it's been a while, but
Not as good as Lauderdale, but we'll get there.
Fort Lauderdale blows.
This is your captain speaking. We're going to ask that you put your seatbelts back on.
You wanna
because
go into the cockpit?
We're going to be getting a little bit of headwinds. Giggity.
You said Ed.
So, guys.
And ladies and gentlemen, touchdown.
Oh.
That's what she said.
you're here in Florida. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, I love how he's going to Florida when the hurricane is up in New England area.
There's another one.
Is he in the toilet?
What the hell?
No,
he
he
joining the
he
Mile
put
High
himself on mute, thank God.
Oh, it sounded like he was in the toilet or
I
something.
think he's on the Mile High Club right there.
Maybe he dropped his phone in the toilet.
So, guys,
Right, go ahead.
on Monday, Rob and I are going to be doing a nice little clubhouse show with one of his and my personal favorite Heart Talk members, Robin Parsons. We're going to be interviewing her, and she is probably one of the foremost people that has adopted us and fallen in mama bear love with us. So yeah, we get to interview her, and then the floodgates are open. We got a whole bunch of people lined up.
Awesome.
We just got to invite them.
So is this a new show, or is this what show is this one?
Shots from the balcony, believe it or not.
Ah, okay.
Robert and I are going to
Yeah,
be...
don't ever put another
Okay.
Come on, have a lovely
Mr. Rob and I are going to be doing Monday afternoon shows and all that. So, folks, I believe I just heard the manager say food's ready.
Yeah, I heard that too.
All right, so I suppose we should wrap this up then?
Yes, if you wish.
You sure? I'm not good at wrapping things up.
We know you can't
Yeah.
even pull out of a garage.
It's definitely
Exactly.
not. Neither can I, but it's all right. It
Yeah.
works for us. So,
Well,
gentlemen and ladies, I appreciate the time. Sorry to catch you late like this. Hope you all listen tomorrow. Gary, I will text you in a little while.
Well, hey, Rob.
Absolutely awesome.
Old, go back to some of the older shows. What was
Rob,
your
what was your favorite part about today's episode?
Yep.
Thank you, Gonski.
You knew where I was going with that. All right, guys. Well, this has been Blown Pistons. Like I said, thanks again to Rob for joining us from inn-space-seabreachers. Check out his stuff, guys.
Robiness.
Check out his stuff, guys. It is absolutely amazing. And if anybody wants to, feel free to send us money so that we can buy one of these things. I'm not sure where we'd put it because I don't know if the Rock River would hold it here. But hey, you know what? What the fuck? Let's try it.
It'd be a one-seater. His next project is a river runner.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just saying. After
But then
the
again,
four-seater,
Tiff and Tony are close to the lake up there.
Hydrofoil,
Yeah,
actually.
we're
Hydrofoil.
really close to the lake up there.
You could do that really
Take a
well
minute.
as long as he has that whole jet propulsion thing down.
I just want to go in a submarine.
Because think about
Well,
it.
this
they,
doesn't
they
really
make
go
the
that far.
catamaran
I don't care.
It doesn't go
hydrofoil.
that
Like,
deep,
maybe
so I
like
guess you should be used to
5,
that.
10
Oh, I'm
minute
totally
pop
used to
up.
that.
Those
Like a bubble.
catamarans that they
Yes,
use over
yes,
for
thank
the
you,
car
Clark, for
ferry,
that.
they do over 100 mile an hour.
Absolutely awesome.
They get
So-
going, and all of a sudden they just lift up, and then there's no drag, and gone.
Yeah.
And I'm all about high speed, no drag.
There you go.
All the
All right.
Air
So-
Force joke, folks.
So with that note, I suppose we
Afterlife.
will kill it. So do you guys have anything to say?
Break a goat.
Peace out.
All right,
You're
good.
losing.
Fuck off, people.
Yeah.
Hey, I can